All right, collective. So I'm going to go ahead and channel this dream for you guys, okay, that I had last night, okay. Um, there is going to be an altercation at a gas station, okay. The overall message is that somebody pulls up in one car and somebody else pulls up in another, okay. So this car, and it's like I wasn't in it, but I was there. I was watching everything. I caught everything that I don't understand how nobody in this van caught. Okay, uh, but that's awareness. So somebody here may need to be more aware of their surroundings when they going out, because what the overall message is that someone in another car recognized somebody in this van. Okay, and it could happen vice versa. Someone that's with somebody recognizes somebody else. Okay, but somebody didn't recognize that somebody recognized them. And what happened was, as somebody was coming out of the gas station, okay, coming back to their car, a masculine energy swung on another masculine energy. And I'm not gonna stun y'all, I synced the hit and everything, and that man's face had a big old hickey on, like a knot that was just like, it was heart touching. Like, it was like, I don't know, I'm the type that I don't really like to watch people fight, especially not men, because it does something to me. I don't get how people can really watch like World Star and stuff like that. I used to have to turn it off because it was just like when my friends would entertain it. I was like, how can you sit there and watch somebody brutally hit somebody like that and not feel some type of way? Okay, so anywho, let's go back to this dream, because once again, I was literally like feeling like I was in the spiritual, where I was just sitting right in the middle of this van. Okay, the van had, what I say, I want to say 2 layers, 2 rows, because there was a passenger, or there was a driver, a passenger, a girl, a boy, a girl, and a boy. Okay. Um, and actually, I really feel like, let me make sure that's right. Okay. Something said check. Okay. There was actually, okay, a female driver. I don't want to say her name, 222, but her name does start with a E. Okay. Another female next to her. Okay. A female right here in the back seat, a masculine, okay, a masculine, and then in the back another masculine. So there was 3 men, 3 women. So 6 can be significant. It makes me think of the zodiac signs on the card. 6 is Virgo. Okay. So in this other car though, and it could have been a white van, white pickup truck, white work truck. Okay. But what got me is I noticed that at the gas pump, it's like one car, the van pulled up right in front of this truck, right? And for some reason, I almost got the mind frame like they both was finna use the same pump, like on the same side. And y'all know that's, it's probably possible, but only if somebody's using diesel. So that could be, like I said, I don't know if this is a message for a masculine here that may do some type of work that deals with him being in a truck, okay, or somebody can actually drive a white pickup truck, somebody can actually drive a white truck, like a work truck, okay, but that masculine that was by itself was in that truck. We gonna say truck because it could have been F-150 pickup. Either way, it was a type of truck, because I know trucks are the one who use diesel, and for some reason I'm like, cars usually don't get gas at the same pump together. Okay, why would I see that? And it's like one part of the dream I saw both of the cars being back to back at one pump, but then when the actual altercation took place, one car was on one side of the pump getting gas and the other car was on the opposite side. So I feel like that happened like that, and that flash changed like it did for me to do just that, connect the vehicles, because I know for sure what I was watching, like being centered right in the middle of a van, okay, was these 6 people, 3 men, 3 women. I feel like the diesel part is, like I said, somebody drives a work truck, or somebody could even do that type of work for a profession. Okay. Um, but anywho, in this van, if it helps anybody, the van was, if not a darkish green, and I mean like a faded green though, like it was a dark green but like faded, like it looked old or rusty kind of, dark faded green kind of. Let me see if I have that green. I want to say something like this, but you guys know with it being a crystal, it's kind of shiny. If y'all can see that, hopefully I can see like a darker green, but it's like a rusty, so it looks light. Either way, and if it wasn't that, because I feel like at one moment I looked at that van, it was that color. Then another moment, it actually looked at like a rusty blue. Okay, so just be mindful because something here feels like it between a blue and a green. Okay. Um, the whole point of this van, these people, 3 women, 3 men, going to this gas station was because they were getting liquor. Okay. The whole point of the opposite person, they were getting gas. Okay. Now, the feminine energy, because it's a feminine energy that's significant that was in that van. Okay. And I say this because she had on a blue hat. You see the blue in this circle here? It's like that blue. She had on a blue hat and a matching blue shirt with black pants. Okay. She's significant, and I'll tell you why. But anywho, what had happened is, okay, the driver of the van and the passenger, they went into the store. Okay. After they went into the store, the masculine opened up the right side of the van door. Okay. Now, mind you, I'm sitting in the middle. It's like nobody sees me. I'm just sitting here watching. The female here stayed in the car. The 2 masculines in the back stayed in the car. But this masculine here that was closest to the door opened the van door, got out and went into the store too. Upon him going into the store, getting out the car, I looked past him and noticed that person that was pumping that gas noticed him. Now, significantly, that person that noticed him was Libra. It was a Libra I know. But like I said, I'm starting to come to an understanding in these dreams where Libra keeps showing up. This is like karma. It feels like justice or karma or somebody's need to avoid something that somebody else is taking karma into their own hands kind of energy. But like I said, I looked past the guy getting out, okay, and noticed that the guy that was pumping his gas had recognized him. It's one thing when you notice somebody. It's another thing when you notice somebody recognizes somebody, because he did. Okay, he recognized him, and then the guy went in the store. He didn't even pay no attention. He ain't even realized the dude noticed him, let alone recognized him. Okay, so they all in the store. Okay. Now I'm watching that same masculine energy not just make a phone call. Okay. But then he walked up to another person at the gas station that looked like he was just walking around the parking lot. And he told him, I'll pay you $5 if you back me up real quick. Okay, we all know what that means. You got my back in the situation. Make sure you don't go too far. If some shit get real, you know what to do. Okay. And it did. It looked like he kind of underhanded the guy something. So he did. The guy was like, cool. So I don't know if this was like one of them just regular street dudes or one of them could have been like a homeless guy that's known to be in the area. And I only say that because $5. And you're not putting me in anything for no damn $5. First of all, you're not putting me in something. Okay, if it ain't my own situation, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay, but at the same time, to take something like $5 in a situation, you don't know how serious this situation can get. It makes me think that it was like a homeless person or somebody who's known to walk around that gas station's parking lot. Or, for some of you guys, you know when people work at the gas station, they clean a lot. Could have actually been a gentleman that person knew. Because for $5, I'm just trying to think. Is he the loyalty in the situation, or you just really need the $5? So the guy agreed. He said, I got you. The guy walks back over to the end of his truck by now. The end of the car by now. Truck. And now, the 2 girls haven't came back out the door. But the guy was. He literally is coming past, like coming back towards the car. And without even noticing that guy walked up on him and hit him so hard, y'all. So hard that literally it like instantly swelled up, and it was a big old knot. I was never really the one that could watch like World Star and stuff. Something about dudes fighting really gets me more than females fighting, but then something about watching people fight gets me. Okay, but dudes hit hard and just the things I've actually seen without trying to. You know, I have a really kind of was possibly traumatic experience when I was in high school, where I watched a dude slam a dude on his head, pick him up and slam on. Ever since then, I have not been able to really hold a good stomach when it comes to like watching people have altercations. So like I said, this guy walked up, hit the guy really hard, and I feel like however he hit him, the dude kind of just leaned back, and it's like he didn't know what was going on. I feel like in a sense how the dude hit him, it caught him off guard. And for his face, really, it was kind of like toward the chin, kind of hit him like opposite like that. So it's like it just instantly, it was like this on the side, like a knot. Okay, so the dude kind of just stood there. And I'm thinking like, dude finna stop, right? Ain't nobody in the car. Like now I'm looking at the people in the car. Because now it's like, don't nobody see this? And the dude hit him again. Okay. And that's where the female energy was significant, because that female on that side got out. I told you guys what she was wearing. She got out, okay, and went around. And before that dude could hit him again, it's like she just put her hand over his fist. Because it's like the dude was cocky about the shit. He wasn't just going to keep boom, boom, boom. It's like he knew he was getting the best of dude in just the 2 hits. So he was just standing there like ready to figure out when he was going to hit him again. And the girl just walked up and she just grabbed his hand. And she was like, stop. Please just stop. Okay? And she was like, go over there, finish pumping your gas, and be done with it. You should be done, right? And he did. It's like he listened to her. Okay? But what I got from that is he knew her. Okay? I did. I feel like that feminine energy knew both energies. So, let me keep on with the story, and then I'm going to tell y'all why she's so significant. By then, 2 girls coming out of the store. Now it's going to be a female altercation. Because now that she done got him to calm down and gone on about his daggone business, now the females done realized what didn't happen to the guy, and now they talk about shooting. Not knowing, guys. These girls trying to pop off, not knowing the dude paid the dude $5 for just that. If anything extra happened in that situation, he was to take whoever down that he needed. It's crazy how vivid the dreams are. But the girl in the blue, like, I don't know. She just was like, come on, let's go. It's over. By then, she had already got dude back in the car. Okay? And these 2 girls coming out want to rouse it back up is what they were about to do without knowing what was really going on with that other guy, that second guy. So either who, they went ahead and got in the car. What bothered me is, I'm going to tell y'all what I noticed. In this situation, now that I'm done, because I woke up after, okay, so one more last part, is when they got in the car, and I was finna say that, what bothered me is that the young lady, whose name started with an E, turned around and poured out the bottles. Okay, she poured out the bag. Mind you, the whole trip, this van's trip, was going to the store to get some liquor. To the gas station to get some liquor. But she poured out shot bottles. That got me. Because if y'all got this deep in this car to come get some Liberty shot bottles, y'all could have stayed at home. So something here felt premeditated. Another thing, now that I'm actually done with it, okay, that I noticed, first and foremost, somebody needs to be mindful here. Because once again, to go in the store and get shot bottles when 6 people had to get in the car to go, be mindful, okay, of a trip that just may not be worth taking. Somebody say they're going to get some liquor, baby, go ahead. I got 5 on, like, whatever the case may be. I'm not even encouraging nobody to drink in this situation, because the last dream was just that, a warning of somebody not needing to be intoxicated. Okay? And it wasn't even the last dream. That was Capricorn's reading. So something here could be representative of a toxic choice somebody's gonna make while somebody's out in public, or for some of y'all, you connected to some type of toxic trait. Drinking could put you in an altercation, or somebody could be a Capricorn needing to hear this. Okay, but like I said, just be mindful of somebody that may like, let's go to the store, get some drink. It just may be a trip you need to sit out on. Okay. second thing that I noticed, the two guys in the backseat never got out to help that third guy. And to me, I'm the type, we rode together, what was going on? So that's why I feel strong premeditation energy, strong setup energy, strong like somebody knew, okay? Somebody knew something, okay? And if they didn't, I don't know who friends these was, okay? Whether they were scared to get involved, okay? Or whether they may have noticed, like I never looked back to notice what they noticed. But if they did see dude give them the $5 to back him in a situation and whatever he handed them, it could also be why they chose to stay out of something too. Okay. Or that may actually have played a role in why things didn't escalate further because the two young men in the back, and it was a 10 on that last row window. So it's almost like they were never seen, and they made sure that they were never seen. Okay. They stayed out of it. So I don't know if somebody also being asked to, when getting caught in a situation here at a gas station, upon some altercation, just stay out of it. Because it's almost like it played a role in them two Masons not getting out. Could also play a role in why things did not go further than they should have. Okay, those two females was about to take it there, but you got to think about it. The presence of females versus the presence of men towards other men do something differently. Okay. Third thing that I'm gonna bring up, and it will be possibly the last, is the young woman in the blue. Okay, the blue hat, blue pant, shirt, and it was fancy, so it wasn't like no, if I'm talking to somebody that's dressed tomboyish and you just happen to have this on, you definitely want to take this message a little serious. But it didn't look like it was like tomboyish. It was like she had on like a blue hat and then like a little fitted shirt, nice little shirt with some black jeans. And what got me though is I feel like when that guy opened that door, it's almost like he only noticed that guy and recognized that guy from that guy's connection to that girl. Because at the angle that I was sitting in, I have to remember, if I put myself in an actual dream versus what I really feel like is me just spiritually being there, seeing something. So as much as I can feel like, oh, well, if he would have opened the door and saw him, he would have saw me. No. If we take this to where I really feel like it needs to be, is that if I was really there but not there, it wouldn't have been me he saw. It would have been her. So what I'm getting at, guys, is it's almost like, I don't know if two guys are fighting over one girl, or if two guys are in an altercation or in a beef because of a girl, about the girl. My bad, my daughter was moving behind me getting her stuff. But I don't know. And be mindful, this could be vice versa, where this could be two females, okay, fighting over the acknowledgement of a masculine being with the other person. So something here feels like to stay open-minded to it. Something here made me feel like don't pinpoint it towards one sex, because something here feel like it could be, like I said, a situation where it's still 3 men and 3 women in a car. But I don't know if it could be a woman that ends up, when somebody opens a door, seeing a man with a certain female energy, or it was exactly how I saw it, where a man only up on a man opening the door, not just saw the man, but may have actually saw the woman he was with. Because something feels like it's over this female. Okay, and I feel like that's where that blue comes in, because the blue she had on puts me more in the energy of that royal blue. I showed y'all the card, third eye chakra. Somebody needs to be aware of something here. Whether it's a female that needs to be aware, okay, of being seen with another guy, and a masculine sees them. I'm not stunned. Like, this don't feel like cheaters. It don't. It just feel like over a female, 2 masculines will be fighting. Okay. But it feel like the female knew both parties. She knew both. Okay. Which is how she was able to get one to stop hitting the other. Okay, but it just feels like I said, whether you need to hear this message because you're going to play the role in being around somebody when something happens, you need to stay out of it. because it's only on somebody's involvement is gonna rouse something up to a worse level than it gotta be, or that it's meant to be. Okay, um, it's ironic with me bringing up 222 because that man only hit that guy twice. Okay, and it was like in his face. One was like towards the chin, and the other one was like towards the cheek, and they both swelled up real big. So, like I said, this could be some type of justice. I don't know what somebody may have already put out towards somebody, and like I said, they're just not realizing that they're gonna wind up seeing that same person in public somewhere, pulling up at a random ass gas station where somebody in one car trying to get liquor and the other person just getting gas. Okay. Or now, if I connected to Capricorn's reading, I thought about that drug dealer energy, which y'all know what y'all call gas. Okay, where somebody may connect to somebody and only end possibly meeting him at a gas station. Where somebody finds somebody else. Like somebody's gonna notice somebody in a place that somebody not realizing somebody's gonna notice them. I don't know if I'm talking to feminine energies that may need to be mindful of them trying to rouse up a situation after realizing it kind of has already happened. Okay, because there's going to be somebody else ready. And I just think women really need to be mindful that you want to play the role as a man, there's men out there that treat you like one. And in this situation, I don't know why he took $5. That's why I say it could have been some loyalty. Somebody really may have known him. Okay, he may have looked like he was roaming around a lot, but at the same time, he could have been sweeping it. I don't know. But this could be also a gas station where somebody knows somebody. Okay? But it's like I said, those females were about to take something a whole nother way that they didn't realize somebody was already paid. I don't know why only $5, but like I said, it could have been out of loyalty. Where he gave him that thing, and anybody that was about to make anything any worse than what it was already going to be in that man's mind was to get taken down. So I'm saying this because I don't know if I'm talking to feminine energies who may witness something happen to a masculine, or I could even witness something happen to a feminine. I don't know. But it's about somebody who needs to realize their reaction can take things left or right. Okay, because this is a situation where, whether it be a female energy, she knows both masculines. Whether it be a masculine, he knows both feminine energies. And only that person can stop whatever this is. I'm going to need for the two other feminine energies and the two other masculines, please understand that. Because that is the biggest thing, is somebody needs to be aware of how much power only one person has in a situation that can get everybody fucked up. That's what it's about. Okay. I said this could be anything where like it's a guy that somebody dated, a sibling, okay, it could be two lovers, it could be two friends, this could be where feminine energy is entertaining two guys, I don't know. But the fact that she had on that blue, it's like, whether you a feminine energy, you're going to be lined up with a feminine energy, this was really 3 men, 3 women in this van. But I'm going to speak to the 4 that feel like they need to hear something the most, whether you play the first, second, third, or 4th person in a situation that may pop off in your environment. It is going to only be one person that has the power to de-escalate the situation because they have a connection to both masculines. Please let that person play their role. Please not try to be loyal and run out there and play super saver, because you are going to make something a lot worse than what it was ever intended to be. Somebody literally may get punched 2 times off guard here. I don't care. Because I'm not going to stunt. The hardest thing it took me to do was to watch that man get hit 2 times as hard as he did. But at the same time, only one person has the power to de-escalate this situation because they are connected to both individuals. Whether this be a masculine and his 2 feminine energies, if any of them 4 people do anything extra, you will attach yourself to something that feels like it's karma. It's not meant to go no further than what I feel like I saw. Okay. But once somebody attaches themselves to it, it escalates it to where it backfires. Just understand that. Okay? Because with all this Libra energy showing up in these dreams, and I'm going to speak on Geminis as if there's any Geminis in here, baby. Even though that situation example I gave to you guys was definitely at a home situation. Okay. What I interpreted for that dream, guys, the understanding I got to that from that dream is that, because these are actually playing out in my real life, so I don't know. But it's apparently things that have happened that are going to happen to people that have actually tried to wrong me. Okay. And that's why I feel guided to take all the dream messages moving forward to get people to understand that things are only karma. What somebody's put out is going to come back. Okay? And things don't got to get big. They don't have to be serious. It's all about what somebody put out, they're going to get back. It's the fact it's always extra people that make things worse than they have to be. So going back in this situation, and I'm going to say it last time. If you happen to get jammed up in a situation where there's an altercation, even if you play the role as the other man or the other woman, I don't care if somebody was being unhonest with you in the situation or if this family, I don't know what it is. But if you happen to be in the shoes of the other person, once again, something feels like it's only somebody's karma, okay, it's not going to allow somebody to avoid it. But what somebody really needs to realize is that one person in the blue, because I'm being guided to say it could be a man wearing blue cap and a blue t-shirt. Either way, to possibly even help y'all in the situation, I think it would be just that vivid as somebody that actually will have on blue in the situation is going to help somebody be more aware of the person that has the power to de-escalate a situation. Otherwise, anybody else show themselves. Anybody else jump in, act out, or want to play super. You may end up being the one that needs to be saved in the end. That's all I can say. And that's just a warning. Okay? Y'all take that serious because I can't question what somebody willing to do for $5, but I'm going to tell you one thing, I can read the hell out of some energy. That guy was a real shooter. And I don't know if it was, like I said, I really feel like it was his loyalty to that other man. Maybe they was even family. Okay? But even then, because some of us do only go to certain places that we know, all my peoples work there, I'm good. I'm just going to go get gas up there because I know my peoples up there. That was a shooter. He was going to do what was needed. He was going to do exactly what that guy told him to do. So, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If this is somebody I'm talking to that's receiving some type of karma, 2 hits to the head or 2 hits to the face without knowing, off guard, it's somebody's karma. I don't think I'm going to be talking to somebody who actually plays the role as hitting somebody, because I don't think somebody's mind going to be changed when they see somebody that they are waiting possibly to catch in a place that they least expect. But what I can say, if you are any one of those other 4 people, stay out of it. Because even those Masons sitting behind those tents, had any one of them made themselves known, let alone bucked up or anything, it was going down. And it just felt like it was going to be messy. And I'm not talking about drama. Okay? Like I say, if I'm talking to the 2 females, one of the 2 females, somebody's name definitely starts with the E, you are going to be driving. So y'all be mindful of somebody whose name starts with an E that's going to be driving. Another thing is, because of this particular lady's name, and it may help y'all figure it out, which may just be something, if you figure it out, you figure it out, but I'm not going to actually verbally say this name. If you figure out the name, you figure it out. This could even happen at a strip club. So be mindful. Just be mindful. And that's all I'm going to say. Because now I just thought of the girl's name with the E, and I'm like, dang, thought of a certain movie. Okay, and yeah, this could even be happening when somebody goes out to a strip club. Okay, so something else Spirit wanted me to bring up is just that notice how it was 6 people in the car. Okay, 7th person is the guy that's gonna be swinging off on somebody. 7 also represents Libra, some type of justice, some type of balance, some type of karma. Okay? But remember, I say we need to make different choices this lifetime so we don't make the same choice we made last lifetime. Somebody's mistaken is that they may not be aware that eighth man, eights, and put themselves back in the goddamn cycle, make the same choice they did last lifetime and have to. And I feel like this is happening because we don't realize the way this planet is going, it may not be another lifetime. This is why it's detrimental to us getting things right this time around. So if this plays a role in helping somebody get this thing right this time around, please let those numbers I just said matter the most. 6, 7, the dude, it's funny, it lands on 7 and he was actually the Libra. Because this is somebody's karma or some type of karmic balance. Only thing is somebody else made a choice that alters things another way and did not know about the eighth man. And I don't care whether it's giving somebody the heads up of the eighth man, baby, please. He may not even be on the same side of the parking lot, but you're going to realize something has to happen. So think you can outsmart the divine in thinking because you have the heads up of knowing about the eighth man that you're going to not still make matters worse by getting involved. Okay? Cool, y'all know I love y'all. So I wouldn't be sitting there delivering no hard challenge messages like this unless it was literally for you guys' best interest. Whoever. Okay, needed to hear that. Okay, whether it's go, like I say, whether it go down to the strip club or not. Okay, some of y'all gas station. Now, what I will say is, a part of the dream I didn't mention is that the guy who was driving the truck. That's why I said it could have been somebody's work truck or somebody who works within the field of driving trucks. I don't know, but the gas man, the gas store clerk, came out and yelled, what's the name of your app? Because I guess he was using some type of gas app. I don't know. I don't really feel like that's necessarily relevant. Because once again, that guy plays the roles as Libra. Y'all, this is something that's inevitable, unavoidable. Okay? But what I do find significant is that for some reason when he said the name of the app, I was able to picture 2 images. Red and white and green and white. Okay? This don't mean y'all go and try to avoid going to green and white gas stations or red and white gas stations. This can be helping somebody possibly realize just the colors. Somebody may have on red and white, somebody may have on green and white. Or this could actually happen in what I thought was like an Amoco or a VP. Okay? So just be mindful. Because something, like I said, you can't dodge it. If anybody's rolling it, like I said, somebody saying they're going to get alcohol, let them go. Because it seems like the less people that goes, the better that it is for others not to get involved in something. But if you are in that situation, trust me, somebody, like I said, may literally have on third eye chakra blue. Because that's your awareness, your sign, your key to stay out of something, because that person is the only person, being that they are going to be connected to both people, that has the power to de-escalate something. Okay? I'm getting chills as I said that, because this really feels serious, okay? So, with that being said, collective, I'm going to let y'all go. Peace, love, sending light. And that's what I have for you guys, okay? 3333. All right.